This is something that came up again. It's one of those things that came up as we were developing the picture and towards the end. It has to do with memory, right? The quote, and the idea of knowing something but sharing it. It is the New York Review, and what's the best ever aerial shots done of New York City? It's Sol Bass. What are you going to do? Go up there and forget it. These are the ones. These are the shots. Symmetrical, perfect, moving a certain way. And so we said, let's try it. And we sort of fell in love with it. You can't. That happens in the city. The idea is everything is bouncing around those buildings, you know. And you hear this quote from Sachs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oliver Sacks. You know, and that was one idea. And then I've always felt when I saw Fahrenheit 451, the Truffaut film, I was a great fan. I'm still a great fan of the picture. And I always felt that that incredible sense of loss and panic when you realize that people had to memorize the book, you know, because it can happen. I mean, you know, you say, well, you have internet, you have it, but, you know, information could be stopped. It doesn't end that way. It just doesn't, it isn't always going to be there. And so I always had a kind of real soft spot in my heart about that story.
Well, you know, when I first saw the film, I'd forgotten about Truffaut, Fahrenheit, and I thought, hey, where did they get all those typical New York Review readers? They really must have gone out and pulled them in from somewhere because they couldn't be more familiar somehow.
It's about losing who we are, really, and losing the literature's memory of humanity, really. And that Fahrenheit Ray Bradbury story always struck me that way. And then I saw so beautifully realized by Truffaut and Bernard Herrmann's music and Oscar Werner and, you know, Julie Christie. What can you do? You try it. There are many different versions of it, but this is what we wound up with.